The 5th annual edition of the Academy Museum Gala, a fundraising event that helps to raise money to support museums, exhibitions, education, community, and public programming, as well as to honor select few who make it in cinema, was live at the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures in LA. And as we all relish in the fact that our faves were all gathered for a good cause, we still wanted to be gagged by some good fashions. Now, while some of our faves showed up in looks tonight that were a bit questionable, others just really thrilled us in their grandeur couture. So here are the top 10 best dressed celebrities at the Academy Museum Gala 2025. Take a look. First up on our best dress list, and starting out really strong, we have the beautiful, the elegant Chase Infiniti. And for the Academy Museum Gala, she had on this custom minty green strapless long gown by Louis Vuitton, and she was styled by the incredible duo Wayman and Micah, and she looked absolutely ravishing in this look, and I just had no other option than to just stop and stare. Now, I really was obsessed with this color on her. I mean, this shade of green, it just felt like the perfect choice for her, and I think that it really just complemented her skin tone so beautifully. I also was in love with the construction and the execution of this dress. It definitely felt well crafted, and these are things I love to see. I mean, from this sort of like gathering bunch up detailing to how it starts to get loosened at the bottom part of this dress, there was a simplicity to this look, but at the same time, it still was giving me very handcrafted couture, and I absolutely loved it. Now, we have to take a moment to talk about these braids on her. They just looked so stunning, and I feel like just the way the braid patterns just matched with the gathering patterns that we see at the top part of this look, it just felt very intentional, and I really can appreciate that. Now, I love this neck piece on her, I love the matching earrings, and I think that it just really finished off this look in such a beautiful way. Overall, I would say that Chase was really just snatching all of the attention on the red carpet tonight, and so it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the legend, the icon, Demi Moore. And for the Academy Museum Gala, she had on this wine burgundy long gown by Prada, and she was styled by the super talented Brad Goreski. And there was an elegance to this look that I really did love, and I just think that Demi has done it again, just delivering a glamorous look for the red carpet. Now, the first thing that really catches my attention about this look has to be the structure of this dress. Now, this dress might appear to be a bit simple, but just the work that has gone into the making of this dress, now, that needs to be talked about. Now, I love the mixing and the matching of the silk and the crepe fabric textures, and although it's not noticeable at first glance, it just goes to show how seamless the construction of this dress was. Now, I love the way it flows from that neckline into that broad band that we see at the midsection of this dress, and then down into that asymmetric cut, just with that crepe fabric just cascading all the way to the floor. This dress was a masterclass in design and construction, and I really can appreciate that. Now, for styling, she has paired this dress with diamond and ruby accent jewelries, and I think that it just really finished off this look in such a gorgeous way. Demi tonight really showed us why she is one to watch on the red carpet, and so this look, it has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the effervescent beauty Kaia Gerber, and for the Academy Museum Gala, she had on this custom white lace long gown by Givenchy, and she was styled by the amazing Nancy Kate. And one thing we have come to expect from Kaia on any red carpet is for her to look absolutely put together, and trust me, she did not disappoint with this one. Now, I loved how elegant this dress was. It was simple, very demure, but you can still tell that it looked really great on her. Now, I loved this color choice. This white was definitely so crisp, so clean, and I just loved the way the dress fit. I mean, you could tell that this was a custom look just with the way it was sitting on her body, and guess what? I absolutely was obsessed with that. Now, I love the square neckline detailing and how we had this kind of like attached cape train moment. It just added another layer of oomph to this look, which I absolutely loved. Now, this lace fabric, it just felt so lush, so expensive. The patterns felt really beautiful, and so it just made for a really glamorous red carpet ready dress. I also was loving the way she has accessorized this look. It definitely was screaming class. I mean, just with the heels, the earrings, the arm piece, it definitely looked fabulous for sure. Overall, I would say that Kaia definitely brought something very angelic and unique to this red carpet in this look, and so this look, it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the gorgeous, the dainty Jenna Ortega, and for the Academy Museum Gala, she had on this silver 3D sculptural top and a wine brown silky long skirt by Grace Ling from their Spring-Summer 2026 collection, and she was styled by the incredible Enrique Melendez, and this was fab, this was beautiful, and there was something very innate about this look that really just screamed couture to me. Now, more than anything, it really was how different this look was that just made me drawn to the look. I mean, we've seen such beautiful, beautiful gowns on this red carpet, but this look right here was serving us something very different, something very unique, but still very glamorous, and I just loved the look even more. Now, my eyes are immediately drawn to this silver 3D structure top, just in the shape of a leaf. I think the proportions were created in such a way that it fits her so impeccably, and I really can appreciate that. Now, I love the pairing of that top with the skirt. She almost just looked like a subject of an antique painting, and I feel like that was so stunning to watch. Now, I love the styling of the look just with the minimal accessories. I think that was really a nice call for this look. And let's just say that she really just gave us something very baroque, but still very fresh and current with this look. And so this look, it has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the stunningly gorgeous Tessa Thompson. And for the Academy Museum Gala, she had on this yellow floral embroidered strapless midi dress by Balenciaga from their Spring-Summer 2026 collection, and she was styled by the super talented Carla Welch, and call her the flower of the season in this look because she was blooming oh so fiercely in this dress, and these are things I love to see. I mean, you really cannot deny that she looked so stunning in this look. Everything about this just felt so beautiful. It definitely was giving me that very whimsical floral fantasy, and I loved it. Now, I love this color on her. It just felt so vibrant, so eye-catching, and I also was loving how heavily embellished this dress was. I mean, just the addition of the floral embroideries onto the base of this fabric, just mimicking a sunflower, that in itself was nicely done, and it was so beautiful to watch. Now, I loved the fit of the dress. I think it was just right. I also was loving the minimal styling of this look because, let's be so for real right now, this dress was the main event. I also was loving her hair just slicked back like that. She was giving us a very timeless beauty with this look, and I see it and I loved it. Overall, yes, and yes again to this look, and so this dress, it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the delectable Greta Lee, and for the Academy Museum Gala, she had on this black ball gown by Christian Dior, and she was styled by the amazing Danielle Goldberg, and I really did like this dress on Greta tonight. I think it really was grandeur. It had that element of extravagance to it, and I absolutely was obsessed. Now, we really have to talk about the mixing and the matching of like fabric textures that we see on this look because that just seems to be the main point of focus, and I feel like the execution on this was really stellar. Now, I love the way the lace fabric that we see up top just flows into that crepe fabric and then down into that silk fabric. It just felt right in terms of like the proportions of it, and I really can appreciate that. Now, the dress fits nice. I love this ball gown like silhouette it created, and I also was loving the styling of this look just with those diamond accent jewelries. I think that in itself just really finished off this look in such a cohesive way, and I was all for that. Overall, this dress was definitely commanding all of the attention in the room, and so it has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the pretty, the elegant Hailey Bieber, and for the Academy Museum Gala, she had on this brown and nude-toned strapless corseted long gown by Schiaparelli from their Spring-Summer 2025 couture collection, and she was styled by the incredible Andrew Mukamal, and I think that she looked to die for in this look on the red carpet for sure. Now, more than anything, It really was the fit and the construction of this dress that really just had me all the way locked in. I mean, if there's one thing we've come to expect out of a Schiaparelli creation, is that the fit of the dress must be right, and they never just compromise on the construction of the dress, and we kind of see that in this look. Now, I love the fabric choice and the patterns that we see on this look. There was something very hypnotic about it, and it just drew you all the way in. I also was loving the corset and how it was just emphasized in that nude shade of brown. It just had a very slimming effect, and it just made the dress even more flattering on her, and I really can appreciate that. Now, she has styled this look with a pair of nude tone heels and diamond accent jewelries, and I think that all of this, it just comes together in such a sophisticated way. Tonight, Hailey really said, I am going to give you glam on this red carpet, and guess what? I think she did exactly just that. So yeah, this look, it definitely has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the lady in red, Zoey Deutch, and for the Academy Museum Gala, she had on this red crepe halter neck ball gown by Zac Posen, and she definitely was snatching all of the attention on the red carpet in this dress, and I just was in awe of her beauty. I mean, she really said, I'm going to show up and take up space, and I feel like that is exactly what she did with this dress. Now, red would always be a standout color to me, and I think that she looked absolutely yummy in this color. I also was loving the construction and the silhouette of this dress. I mean, just how it flows from that halter neckline and just jets out like that, creating that perfect ball gown illusion. It just was so beautiful to watch. I mean, this look in itself was giving me that very Disney fairy tale princess fantasy, but this time she is not waiting for any Prince Charming. She is slaying on her own, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, I could go on and on and on as to why I love this dress, but I guess you already knew that. So yeah, this look was gorgeous, and so it has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the legend, the icon, Viola Davis, and for the Academy Museum Gala, she had on this navy blue velvet off-the-shoulder long gown by Gucci, and she was styled by the super talented Elizabeth Stewart, and she was giving me that very showgirl essence with this look, and I think she looked so stunning in this look for sure. Now, after that atrocious dress that she had on for the L'Oreal runway show, I really was hopeful that she would have a red carpet redemption, and I feel like she was giving me exactly just that with this look. I mean, from the velvet to the fur, that just seemed so lush, so expensive, to the way the dress just really accentuated her beautiful silhouette. This was a dress that really just stood out to me, and for all the right reasons, and I absolutely loved it. I also am just a sucker for Viola in really vibrant colors. I think that the richness of her skin really just pulls it off each time, and just the styling of this look, the hair, the glam, it just was all 10, 10, 10s across the board for me, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, Viola is really showing the children how to serve glamour on the red carpet, and so this look has to be a hot for me. Finally, on our best dress list, we have the elegant, the graceful Michelle Monaghan, and for the Museum Academy Gala, she had on this purple floral textured organza ball gown by Carolina Herrera from their Spring-Summer 2026 ready-to-wear collection, and she was styled by the incredible Carla Welch. And this one might be a bit of a polarizing choice. You either love it or you hate it. But for me, I think that she was the moment in this look, and I just loved everything about this look. I mean, this look just felt so grand, it felt so extravagant, it felt really whimsical, and for a gala, this look, it checked all the right boxes for me. Now, I love the structure of this dress because even though it seemed a bit oversized, it still just felt very flattering in terms of like its silhouette, and it just felt really intentional. I mean, there was a clear waistline, and it just seemed so beautiful to watch. Now, the texture of this dress just felt so beautiful, the styling just felt really adequate, and this hairdo, I would say, was perfect for this look. Overall, Michelle really said, I am here to make a statement in this look, and that she did exactly just that. So yeah, this look, it has to be a hot for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I share with you guys my top 10 best dressed celebrities at the Academy Museum Gala 2025. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I surely would be catching you guys in the next video where I share with you guys my top 10 worst dressed celebrities at the Academy Museum Gala 2025. You do not want to miss that one. It's going to be so feisty, so fierce, so you might want to keep that on a lockdown. So yeah, I'll definitely be catching you guys in the next video. But for now, it is bye for now. Over.